You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett Land, all of my friends around the world. Listen, it's a rainy day here in Georgia. I'm talking about raining cats and dogs. It's raining so much to my granddaughter didn't go to school this morning. And she just called me and she said, Gia, look, it's raining in my house. I don't know what's going on at my daughter's apartment, but the rain is coming in the house. Now, it's rained before, but when I tell y'all it's pouring this morning, it's pouring. So some kind of way, the rain is coming in their house. And so now they have to call the people and find out what's going on. So it's raining, y'all. 43 degrees going up to a high of 58. So the temperature is going to be nice, but the rain. And I got a board meeting this evening. We supposed to meet in person, but I don't like the rain. So it's probably going to be a Zoom call because I don't like the rain. So that's probably how that's going to roll out. But anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Yes, it is Tuesday, January the 9th. Yes, it is. Time does not wait for anyone. It's crazy because pretty soon we'll be at January 15th, and the next thing you know, we'll be at January 31st. I'm telling y'all, time be flying. Next thing you know, it'll be February. Yeah, time be flying. Anyway, today is Tuesday, January 9th. It's also National Law Enforcement Day, so shout out to law enforcement, the good ones. Yep, not all are good, but and definitely most are very good. And you got some bad apples in the bunch, but shout out to the ones that are good, who took an oath, and they really do live by the oath. It's also Balloon Ascension Day, International Choreographers Day. Shout out to all the choreographers out there. National Apricot Day. You like apricots? I love apricots. I like pretty much all kinds of fruit. I don't think I've ever eaten a fruit that I didn't. No, that's not true. My daughter gave me some kind of fruit. It was nasty. It looked pretty though. It was like a pinkish looking color. It looked pretty, but it was disgusting. National Austin Day. Shout out to all the fellas with the name Austin. National Carter Day. Shout out to all the fellas and ladies with the name Carter. My granddaughter's name is Carter. I got to tell it's her day, National Carter Day. You know, it's crazy because when my daughter was naming her, I'm like, you going to name her Carter? So her name is Carter, which is crazy. I have no idea why my daughter wanted to name her Carter. But, you know, it's stuck. We love it. And we call her Carter. Her name is Carter. So it's National Carter Day. It's a National... what is this? Casserole Day? It looked like a sausage casserole. That's what it looks like. So got some sausage and some beans. National Faith Day. So shout out to all the ladies with the name Faith. And shout out to those of you who have faith. National Shop for Travel Day. National Wonk Day. I don't know what a wonk is. National Word Nerd Day. Yeah. Panama's Martyrs Day. Martyrs Day. I'm just messing it up. Play God Day. No. Don't play God, but do good. How about that? Don't play God, but do good for sure. Poetry at Work Day. You're supposed to be working, you're doing poetry or listening to poetry or watching poetry. It's Poetry at Work Day. Static Electricity Day. Brent Rivera's birthday. Happy birthday, Brent Rivera's. Flo Millie's birthday. Happy birthday, Flo Millie. Eric's birthday. Happy birthday, Eric. Dave Matthews' birthday. Happy birthday, Dave. Nina DeBro's birthday. Happy birthday, Nina. That's my girl from, what's that show I used to watch? Vampire Diaries. Quincy Boykin's birthday. Happy birthday, Quincy. President Richard Nixon's birthday today, all the way in wherever he is. Sean Paul's birthday. Happy birthday, Sean Paul. Toosie's birthday. Happy birthday, Toosie's. Wingy's birthday. Happy birthday, Wingy's. Those are your national days and birthdays for today. Listen, today is Talk Business Tuesday, so stick around. And right around the half hour mark, I'll be talking about business. I'm going to be talking about how to create your own opportunities and some of the things you need to look out for and to do. Because right now, opportunities are abundant. There are so many opportunities right now. It's unbelievable. And so when people can't figure out what to do, we're going to talk about what you need to do to figure out an opportunity. Even if you want to start a side hustle, right? What do you need to do to create your own business opportunities and start your side hustle? So we're going to talk about this. So stick around. Right around the half hour mark, I'll be talking about this. So make sure if you can't stick around, come back. All right, let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrology Mike 1000 for today, Tuesday, January 9th. We're going to kick it off like I always do, and that is with Aries. You could potentially meet new mates, but make sure that they aren't already committed to someone else. Hell, make sure you're not already committed to someone else. Yeah, you can meet them, but are you committed? Don't depend on coworkers to help. They may only hold you back. You must be careful not to ignore the needs of youngsters in your family. All right, Aries, you can meet some potential new mates. Make sure that they're not in a committed relationship or situationship, and make sure you're free too. Because I get it. He's cute. She's attractive. I get it. But you need to be free of situationships. All right? Taurus, avoid being intimately involved with clients or colleagues. You must strive to get the most important projects completed properly rather than doing everything in a half-baked way. Your interests could lead you down avenues you never realized. All right? Listen, I just talked about opportunities. That could be an opportunity for you. It could lead you down some avenues you never even realized existed. I get that part. Because sometimes that happens. Like, I didn't even know about that. You ever said that before? Yeah, because you went down a path that you wouldn't normally go down. Here's the thing. It could be a great lucrative path. All right? Gemini, abrupt changes concerning your professional position are evident. Too many opportunities and too many changes going on. Oh, I know about the opportunities, Gemini. It may not be the best day to confront employers or present your ideas. Hold on, pump the brakes. Don't say anything to them right now. Don't share your ideas. Just let it be. Wait for another day. In the meantime, try to figure out all these opportunities that's coming your way. It's a lot of changes going on. You got a lot of opportunities. You want to say yes to the ones that make sense and no to the ones that don't. Don't say yes to everything. All right? All right. Cancer. They will jump at the chance to do something without you if it sounds like more fun. Travel will be in your best interest regardless of whether it is business or pleasure. Try not to discuss important matters with your colleagues. Keep your business to yourself, Cancer. I know you need to tell somebody, but don't tell it to the people you work with. Today won't be the day for that, so keep it to yourself. In the meantime, if you look boring, they're going to leave you. Yep, they're going to jump ship. If it looks more exciting and fun, you're going to be by yourself. So stop being boring. Leo, you can make progress professionally. A trip to visit relatives should be rewarding. You may find that children are not as accepting as you have been. Listen, children don't care about nothing. They only care about themselves, little selfish boogers. So don't be disappointed. They're not going to be accepting as you are. So don't be disappointed in them. It is what it is. Virgo, romantic opportunities will be plentiful if you get out and mingle. Don't let others bait you into arguments. Overexertions and negligence will be your worst enemies. Take some time for yourself, Virgo. Relax for a minute. You don't want to be overexerted. You don't want to get sick. So take a second for yourself. All right. In the meantime, don't let people bait you into arguments. And you got romantic opportunities coming out the wazoo. That's if you're out there mingling. If you're not mingling, there will be none for you. All right, Virgo, so get out and mingle. I know it's raining. Like, Audrey, I'm not mingling with nobody today in the rain. Listen, do like everybody else. I seen somebody literally was a part of a chat community. It was like a dating community. I think it was like a dating community. And they were like, everybody on the screen, they was in like Zoom, and everybody on the screen was laying in the bed talking to each other. It was I'm talking about a whole screen full of people. They were all single. I was like, is that how they do it these days? That's like the mingle. So it's raining today, Virgo. So if you don't want to go out the house, find you a single mingle virtual group and hang out with them online. All right? All right. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. Stay tuned.
You repair my weakness, satisfying you while I keep bleeding. I don't know why you act like you innocent. You wanna take a piece of my heart again. I get it, cause I just don't know. Something got me feeling cool. Ooh, you got me feeling blue. Something about you so see-through. Something just ain't right by you. Yeah, can I do you like I? You like I? Can I do you like I? Yellow, yellow. It hurts like yellow, yellow, yellow. You have to let me go. Heartbreaks and heartaches. We tried too many times. Heartbreaks and heartaches. We tried too many times. No one knew you like I. Wonder why you want me by your side, like all the time. You want my love all night. Telling me lies, maybe stop telling me lies.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thomson. We're going to pick it up with Libra. You could be misinterpreted if you are not careful. Friends and relatives may not understand your needs. You may want to make changes in your home environment. All right, look, they may not understand your needs. Here's the thing. If they don't understand, that's okay. They may not need to understand. You may not need to waste time trying to make them understand. They just may not understand. So here's what you do. Keep moving. In the meantime, check out the home environment. Do like me. I'm going to do some spring cleaning, do some spring decorating. I'm excited about that. Scorpio, you can help sort out. I know I'm already in spring, right? And we still in winter. I know. I'm going to do this before spring, actually. Make some improvements to my home environment. There's some things I want. So I'm going to do that. Scorpio, you can sort out problems that friends are facing. If you're in the mood, go out and socialize and get involved in sports activities. It won't take much to upset your lover. All right, you're going to be walking on eggshells today, Scorpio. It's not going to take a lot to upset them. Maybe you need to just go out and have some fun. Let them cool down. Let them go to bed. I'm going out. I'll be back late. Don't wait up. That means go on to sleep and sleep it off. Don't wait up. I've never had to say that to my husband. Probably most of the time because he sleep anyway when I go out and come back. Sagittarius. Positive connections can be made if you get involved in environmental organizations. Pleasure trips should be on your agenda. Plan to get together with someone special later in the day. Yes. Look, you got to love your environment, right? We're on Earth. I talk about this all the time. We're here on Earth, right? Which is where we live. I don't know about you. I ain't really interested in going to Mars. So we got to try to make where we live right now the best place ever. And that means keeping our environment safe and clean. Capricorn, you are apt to meet someone special on your journey. Try not to be so demonstrative. You may want to sign up for lectures or courses that will bring you mental stimulation. I don't know about you, Capricorn, but I like to be mentally stimulated. I do. Like, my eyes are closed right now. You can't even see me, but this is, yeah, I like that. I like this. I like talking smart talk. I do. So anyway, you could be mentally stimulated if you sign up for a course to take a lecture. Aquarius, you may want to make plans to take a vacation together. You can learn from those who have had similar experiences. Don't count on your friends to be loyal when it comes to doing things. All right, look, if you don't want to be disappointed, Aquarius, just don't count on them. They're not going to do it. So here's the thing. Don't ask them. Because if you ask them and then they don't do it, then you're going to be disappointed. You already know the ones that ain't going to do nothing. You can ask them anyway, but what I'm saying to you is don't have an expectation for no. Like, I have friends that I know they won't do certain things. I'll ask them anyway because I don't want to leave them out, but I know they're not going to do certain things. I'm not ever disappointed because I already know who they are. Know your friends and you'll be okay. All right, last but not least, my fellow fish, Pisces. Love could develop at social events that are work-related. Use your own ideas to further your interests. Talk to the party involved and make sure that you are informed as to what actually happened. What they're saying, my fellow fish, is do not jump to conclusions until you got all the freaking facts, because you could be going up the wrong tree because you got the wrong information. In the meantime, use your own ideas to further your interests. What are your interests? We're going to talk about some of those in a few minutes because it is Talk Business Tuesday. Look, fish, we are at one of the best times in history as far as opportunities. They're everywhere. Find something that's going to further your interest. Use your own ideas. If you're like the fish that I know, we're full of ideas. So many, so it's a hindrance sometimes. So pick one. Let me just say that, because you may not be able to juggle 2 or 3 right now. Pick one and then work on that one. It's going to work out for you, but pick one that really interests you, okay? And it's going to further your interest and further your mission. All right? Don't just pick anything. Don't just follow the money. If done that, doesn't work. Pick something that you're going to love. Like, I get up every day and do this show. Yeah, because I love it. So do that. All right? All right. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. Today is Talk Business Tuesday. I'm going to go to one more song, then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk business. How do you create your own opportunities? We're going to talk about that. And what's the steps for that, okay? Be right back.
Just text, I know it's a toss up, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Ayy, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you. What you wanna do? Look, I'm trying to spend this time with you. Know we overdue. What you doing right now? Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you. Long time since the last time. Got a tab, we could run up. Knew you from the way, now we grown up. My look, yeah, made the realest ones nervous. But if you want it, tap in. I think that I know somewhere that we could go to crash land. We could keep the pace on slow jam. Don't leave me on red. Can we go back where we first began? No plans, all we had was the moment. Just text, I know it's a toss-up. We was raised a little different. Used to be ashamed who I was, now I'm paid by the sentence. Taking my time with it. Baby, give me yours, so I could get them butterflies trapped in your ribcage. Let me know we on the same page. Give me with a text, voice note or an emoji. Waiting all day for your name on the ID. So if you want it, tap in. I think that I know somewhere that we could go to crash land. And we could keep the pace on slow jam. Don't leave me on red. Can we go back where we first began? No plans, all we had was the moment. Just text, I know it's a toss-up. But I hate the fact that we lost touch. Yeah, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you. What you wanna do? Lost touch.
Welcome back, welcome back. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Listen, I've always thought that song had a really strange ending, right? So it sounds really cool, and then it starts to fade out. It just has like a Disney movie. Like, I always thought that, I'm saying that it started out so upbeat, and then on the end of it, it's like really smooth, like a Disney movie. I don't know what I did to my neck. I think I slept the wrong way, but it is hurting me. So I had to go get my heating pad and my neck brace thing to put on it, because I'm like, oh my God, my neck is hurting. All right, so welcome back to the show. So today is Talk Business Tuesday, and we're going to be talking about, how to create your own opportunities. A lot of people want to do something. They're looking for an opportunity. They jump into things that they don't really give enough thought to, and then they wind up not liking that thing. So before you do that, I want to talk to you about how to recognize your own opportunities. So, and I'll give you a prime example. So recently, I got into the solar game as a solar broker. For solar panels. Now, I personally am one of those people who want to keep our environment clean. I wanted to do something that had a product attached to it, but I didn't want to do it. I tried drop shipping. I tried print on demand. I tried all of those things. I wanted it because right now my business is all service based. Like, it's all media. It's all service based and consulting and things like that. I wanted something that had a product attached to it. I've written some books. Of course, they sell when I go out and do book signings, and they sell when I put the links inside of my, things that I write. But that wasn't enough either. So I liked, when I saw the solar opportunity, I jumped on it. Now, the reason I decided to get involved was twofold. One, I'm working on an initiative called Upskill to Uplift. And initially, that initiative was really, and this is for the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, for the members in the community. Initially, that initiative was just going to be about how to teach people how to create chatbots, right? But as I saw the solar, I said, wow, I like that too, because that's a product on the other side. Here's what I like about it, because you can actually create the amount of money you want to make based on how hard you want to work. So that is one way to create an opportunity for yourself. So let's talk about some other things and ways for you to create opportunities for yourself. The first thing is recognizing opportunity. I know solar is a great opportunity. A lot of people are sleeping on it. Here, what they don't understand is that we're going to change eventually to all solar. The people that are starting right now are going to be on the forefront of that. So if you have not started, changing your solar over, it's going to change. It's just a matter of when, and that's going to probably be in the next 5 to 10 years. It's going to happen. The people that are on the forefront as solopreneurs, they're going to be the ones that got all the business, and people are going to try to jump in after them. It's going to be too late. But anyway, let's get back to you. How to identify a business opportunity for you in your life, how to create your own. One thing I like you to do is look at some pain points, right? Let's say, for instance, you're the person they always come to when they can't figure out how to reset the computer, right? That's a business opportunity. You know how many people, let me tell y'all something. My brother is not tech savvy at all. I remember him calling me, and I am, like, I like tech and I like gadgets. He's not. I remember him calling me one time saying the computer won't come on. So I'm like, what's wrong with it? I said, did y'all waste something on it? He's like, nah, it just won't come on. I get to his house, it's not plugged up. And so the battery has died. There are people who will pay you to solve their pain points. So what kind of pain points do you see yourself solving? Are you that person who, I don't like events, right? I'm not an event person. Don't like events. Are you an event planner? Do you like all the minute details that go with event planning? I happen not to like that at all. But I have to do events for the chamber. And when I tell you they stress me out, it's probably why my neck is hurting right now, because I'm stressed out. The Georgia AI Summit is next Friday, and I can't wait for it to be completed because I'm stressed out behind it. And then the next thing is a gala, but I don't think I'll be too stressed out about that one because people have already started buying tickets for that. So that's a dress up kind of thing. So yeah. So what kind of pain point can you solve for people? What kind of solution can you provide? That's how you create your opportunities. The other way is to do some market research, right? So let's say, for instance, you see something that interests you. I'll tell you a prime example. So my husband is a plant person. Like, I'm not a plant person. He's a plant person. He's like a person that like to garden, things like that, right? And I've seriously thought about doing aquaponics and showing him how to do that because he likes all that stuff. And I personally would love to have like fresh fruit growing right in my backyard without the animals eating it. Now, we planted peach trees before. They never got off the ground because the deer would come by and eat all the leaves off the tree. So the peaches never matured because of the animals. So I looked into hydroponics and aquaponics and things like that, and I did some research, and it's very doable as a person in the house. Now, here's the thing. If I learn how to do that, guess what I can then turn around and do? Teach other folks. Because there are other people who want to have fresh cucumbers all the time and, things like that. I saw this story the other day about this guy. He was interested in mushrooms, right? He was so interested in mushrooms, he started to do a lot of market research about mushrooms. He started to grow mushrooms in his basement. 240 pounds, I think he said, a month would grow. And then he would go sell them to the local restaurants. Now, why is that important? Because he found out that local restaurants love fresh mushrooms, whatever kind he was growing, and he would grow them in the basement of his house. He turned it into a grow farm. Now he's expanding into a building, but up until that point, he was growing mushrooms in the house, which is crazy. So he made enough money in a month because he sold a big lot, and it gave him some cushion till the next batch of mushrooms were ready. Market research. The other thing you can do is do a prototype, right? So let's say, for instance, you got an idea for a product. You can do what's called a prototype. When Georgette and I first invented the dolls, the first thing we did was come up with a sketch. So we had somebody sketch out what the doll should look like. They sketched out a white doll, a black doll, a white doll, a black doll, and a Hispanic doll. They sketched them out, colored and everything. They sketched out. We were so easy to please. They sketched it one time. We loved it. We took the sketch. We sent it to a sculptor in Kinchlow, Michigan. Yes, there's a town called Kinchlow, Michigan. And she took and sent us back a clay doll based on the sketches. That was a prototype. We got the prototype back in clay. We made some adjustments. She made the adjustments. Once she made the adjustments, she sent us a prototype back in wax. When she sent the prototype back in wax, it was like, okay, this is good. Now we can send this to our manufacturer. So we had the prototype back in wax. We sent the wax to the manufacturer. The manufacturer sent us back a vinyl doll. No makeup, no eyes, just the doll with the hair on his head and the clothes. And that's how we started. That's how the business started. So that's a prototype. You can do a prototype for a couple of different reasons. You can see how the product is actually going to look, but you can also do a prototype to see how well the product is going to be received by the potential clients. And although we did a physical product prototype, you may just want to do like a digital prototype. You may just want to test the waters to make sure that you got a minimal viable product before you put a lot of time and effort and money into something. Test the waters first, and the way to do that is to test it on a small group of people. Like right now, I'm working on a newsletter. I think it's going to be phenomenal, right? It goes along with my solar business. So I'm going to test it on a small group of people to see what their thoughts are. Some influencers in the space. Hey, what's your thoughts on this? And I'm going to test it out. If I get good reviews, I know I'm on the right track. But before I spend hours and hours upon hours, creating something that nobody wants, why do that when I can do a prototype and see what the feedback is? All right. Also, another way to do that is to leverage your personal experience. I've been an entrepreneur for 27 years, y'all. God, it's been a long time. 27 years. I started way back when. What is this, 2024? And I started in 1997. So that's right? Is that right? That sounds like it's 30 years. I started in 97. Anyway, I've had some experiences in entrepreneurship. I've had plenty of fails, some wins, working on the big win now. I can talk about that because I've experienced that. There's something that you've done that you have experienced that somebody else has not done that they may want to do, that you can share information about, and that could become a business opportunity that you just created. I learned how to do PR without any PR training. I read one book by Terry Williams called The Personal Touch. I was able to get thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of free PR, and I've done it over time for the last 20 something years because I learned from that one book. That's something I could teach somebody if I wanted to. Now, I don't want to do that, but I could. So there is something in your life that you're really good at. There's something in your life that you've lived through. There's something that in your life that you've created that you can turn into an opportunity. You just got to think outside of the box, though. Sometimes people just can't figure out how to think outside of the box. So they get stuck in their own heads trying to figure out some things, and it doesn't work. All right? So Prototyping, leverage your personal experience. These are some ways to do it. Do some market research, identify some pain points. I'm going to go to a song, and I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about a couple of more. All right, stay tuned. I'll be right back after this song.
1, 2, 3.
Love should be easy. Why should it not? When all you want is to be loved, is to be loved. But love ain't easy. You taught me that. I let you in, now you want out, now you want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand. Was it all worth it? You played me good just for a rush, just for a rush. So now I wrote a song about us, with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill that empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. You left behind. You left behind, you left behind. Can someone help me to find love again? 'Cause all I want is to be loved, is to be loved. Can someone free me from all my doubts? Feels like a prison, I want out, now I want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand. Was it all worth it? You played me good just for a rush, just for a rush. So now I wrote a song about us, with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill that empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. You left behind. You left behind, you left behind. So now I wrote a song about us, with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill the empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. Oh, you left behind. You left behind, you left behind.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. It's Talk Business Tuesday, baby. We're talking about how to create your own opportunities. And we're going to pick it up with me talking about something that I do quite often, which is network and collaborate. Excuse me. As a matter of fact, I got to tell you about a collaboration that happened. So I am the president of the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, and I'm friends with, and I used to be the vice president of the Greater Eastside Chamber of Commerce. The president of the Greater Eastside Chamber of Commerce and I have collaborated on a couple of different ventures. And he called me early this morning and let me know that we just closed a deal on one of them. It was really cool. And I was like, perfect. So sometimes you have to find a collaborative partner. He's good at one thing. Like, I'm good when it comes to media. I'm good when it comes to streaming media, podcasting, articles, digital magazines. That's my thing. I'm good at all that stuff. He's not good at that. But he's a good salesman, which I'm not good at that. So we decided to collaborate on two different ventures, and one of them just kicked off this morning. So he called and tell me, I got some money for you, which is amazing. Which is always amazing. So that's pretty darn cool. So you got to learn how to look at where you are, right? And figure out what you're good at, and then find somebody that can complement that. He has a media company. I have a media company, but we have two different kind of media companies. He focused more on television network advertising. He focused more on like Spotify and Pandora advertising. I, on the other hand, have digital media like podcasting. So I'm the podcasting person. I have the digital magazine that's both digital and print. I have the online news site, Good Morning Gwinnett online news site. So I have that part. So when it comes to what we do, I have the podcast, I have the news site, I have newsletters. So I have that part, which I'm gonna tell him. I haven't even told him about the newsletters yet, but that's gonna be incorporated into his packages. He's good at that part. I'm good at this part. I'm not good at selling, but he is good. So because I'm good at what I do and he's good at what he does, that's a collaboration for him. We network, the both of us, we network a lot because we both run, public organizations where we have to get out there and tell people about what we do, how we help people. So networking and collaborations is a great way for you to create an opportunity for yourself. I created an opportunity back in 21 because of my podcast, right? And there was an opportunity that I needed because of where I was in my life at that time, which is a very sad place because I had just lost my mom. And because of the relationship, because of my podcast, I was able to create an opportunity out of nothing. So you got to think outside of the box. Now let me just say this. If you can't think outside of the box, just go to YouTube. There is no lack of opportunities on YouTube. When I tell you an opportunity everywhere, let me just say this. If you can think about something, you can bring about something, right? But here's the thing. This is what I think people kind of get it twisted. It's going to take work. You're going to have to roll up your sleeves and do the freaking work. I don't care what I say to you today. You have to do the work. There's so many ways for you to create opportunities for yourself, but it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's going to be an easy process. It's going to come. No, it's not. It's not going to be easy. You're going to get the door slammed in your face. You're going to get people ignoring your emails. People that you think should be listening to what you got to say because you're trying to do things that's going to help. They're not, because they have their own agendas. And you got to try not to take it personal. You know what I mean? Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. Easy come, easy go, easy come. That's a song. I can't remember who sang it, but that was a song. So, you have to look at the opportunities that's out there and see how you can network and collaborate. Now, let's get to the one that I love the most. Technology. Y'all know I love technology, and I definitely love AI, right? AI has opened up so many doors for opportunities. It is unbelievable. And I give you a prime example of one that I just shared with one of my good friends yesterday. So we have been friends since we were 16 years old, and we're still very, very, she's like one of my best friends. We've been friends since we were like 16. And she was always the person that was smart when it came to the English grammar, right? We could be walking and talking, and she'd be walking and correcting us as we talk. We grew up in Newark, so we talk with a lot of slang. She didn't talk that way. She grew up in Newark too, but for some reason, she would correct everything we said when we were talking. She's still that way to this day. I've written 7 books. I think 3 of my 7 books she has edited because she's that person. She's a grammar person. So she's about to retire. She's an educator, and she's about to retire. And she wants to do something that's, that she can do after retirement based on what she likes. So she likes to write. She's written a children's book and she wants to write, but she's like, I don't know if I want to do a book. I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to do an anthology. I don't know what I want to do. She did my podcast training. I thought she was going to do that. She and her daughter, that didn't pan out. So I said to her, listen, you don't want to do the book, but you want to tell these stories. Do a newsletter. And she said, what do you mean? I said, put your stories in a weekly newsletter where you write 1 newsletter a week and you send it out to people. She's like, I love that idea. Now, I said all that to say technology. Technology is absolutely amazing. It has changed the game. You can create opportunities out of nothing. I told her about technology on the newsletter platform. I said to her, newsletters are hot. When I started doing my first newsletter, like 1995, I had a newsletter called Friends of Mine. It was a paper newsletter. Then I went on to get Microsoft came out with desktop publishing. I bought the software for that. Then I learned how to do websites because Microsoft came out with a front page. So I learned how to do websites. Then I went to website design school, and I studied at a school called SciSoft. I've been in the tech space for a long time, y'all. I think when I go back, it's been since I got my first computer in 1994. That's when I got my first computer, my own personal computer. And how I got that computer, my brother had an American Express card. And American Express used to send out this book, and it had all the luxuries that American Express supported. It had trips, it had cars, it had gadgets, and there was a computer in there, a Hewlett Packard. No, I think it was a compact computer. And I was like, I'm going to buy this computer. And so with that program, you were able to pay on your thing over time. Because remember, back then, American Express didn't have, like, you pay over time. You had to pay that junk off at the end of the month. Well, that particular program allowed you, when you ordered from that book, that catalog, you were allowed to pay over time. So I bought my first computer. I went to computer school in 1994. I went to, website school, I think was 90. No, I think I went in 96. So I've been in this a long time. I've been in the tech space, all this space for a very long time. There are so many opportunities for you right now, and you don't have to do all the stuff I just said. You can do it on your phone. You can go and set up an Instagram page and start making Instagram money from your phone. You can use a software called CapCut. It's free. Just go in there and cut up some stuff. I made a video on CapCut the other day. I was like, oh, this is cool. Right on my phone. I've never made videos on my phone that I didn't take with my phone. Went to CapCut, made a video. I'm like, okay, I like this. Right on your phone. Start a TikTok page right on your phone. Technology has changed things. Now, just this week here, I know if you guys, by now you probably have heard of Chat GPT by now. If you haven't, where have you been? Because it's all over the world. OpenAI, which owns Chat GPTs, announced back in November that they were allowing people to create their own GPT, right? So if you go to Chat GPT, you're using Chat GPT. Well, now you can create your own GPT that's just like Chat GPT. So when they said that, I created like 7. I was like, okay, I'm going to create all the ones that I want, that I think will help somebody. So I created one called the Local Marketing Buddy. I created one called the PodCon Directory. I created one called Podcast Startup. I created one called Web Traffic Navigator. I created one called, I'm reading from my thing right now, the Client Prospector Pro. I created one called PR Coach. I created one called Network Marketing Mentor. Now, and then I created one the other night because I'm in solar energy called SolarBot, right? What's interesting about all the ones I created, my Network Marketing Mentor was the one that had the most hits from the OpenAI directory, right? Now, the OpenAI store is going to open this week. It cost me nothing to create it. It took me about 10-15 minutes to do it. And now it's going to be in the OpenAI store where millions of eyeballs will get to see it, and I can earn a stream of income. Technology changes the game. You may go and say, you know what, Audrey, that sounds amazing, but I don't know what I would put over there. What problem can you solve with a GPT? I'm going to take that GPT. I'm going to create a landing page. I'm going to put it on my landing page, and it's going to ask some questions. Are you thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, or are you a homeowner? Whichever one you decide, you click this bot. If you decide to be that, you click that bot, and it's going to take you down a path. If you're a homeowner, down a path if you want to be a solar pro. It's that simple. It's that simple. I'm going to embed both of those into my newsletter. Are you a homeowner? Click here. If you are do you want to be a solar pro? Click there. Guess what that does? That now shares my solar bot to everybody. So the opportunities out there right now, they're only stopped by your lack of imagination. That's it. You can pretty much do anything you want to. You can create software without knowing how to write a line of code. I'm telling you. You can create newsletters. You can create presentations. You can create courses without knowing how to do that. They got software, y'all, that you go in there and say, create me a course on podcasting. And it creates an entire course. All you got to do is deliver the course. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you don't have opportunities, that's because you're not thinking enough. You have not thought it through enough, because they're there. You just need to think them through. You need to spend some time working on that. Right? So that's Talk Business Tuesday. Listen, 2024 is going to be a great year, but it's only going to be a great year if you do the work. It's only going to be a great year if you put in the time. It's only going to be a great year if you can think outside the box. It's only going to be a great year if you do your research. It's only going to be a great year if you are coachable. It's only going to be a great year if you desire it to be a great year. That is the only way it's going to be a great year. All right? All right. All right, that's all I got for you. I'm going to go to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
I can see you looking at me. Yeah, my eyes are open wide. So you want me to set you free? Take a walk with me outside. Tell me everything about you. Yeah. 'Cause I really wanna know. You can ride with me forever. Yeah. Anywhere you wanna go. Night is over the park and a few bright stars. I give you the moon and my all is yours. Don't hesitate, just give me your all. Just give me your all. So let's fly into a dream I won't deny. I'm so in love, let's go for gold. Let's go for gold. If we ever was lost before, now we finally found our way. And love is stronger than anything. We will make our own way. Night is over the park and a few bright stars. I give you the moon and my all is yours. Don't hesitate, just give me your all. Just give me your all. So let's fly into a dream I won't deny. I'm so in love, let's go for gold. Yeah, yeah. Let's go for gold. So let's fly into a
all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration. Before I go, it goes like this. We fail when we fail to try. Pretty darn simple. Let me say it again because somebody missed it. We fail when we fail to try. Rosa Parks said that, and she was right. Listen, the only way for you to fail is not to try. If you don't try anything, you are guaranteed to fail. But here's the thing. Even if you try and fail, at least you've tried. And guess what else? You've learned something. And guess what else you've done? You've learned something that you can share with others and monetize because you have failed and tried. It's when you don't try that you truly fail. All right? All right. That's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 52 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you. Listen, the weather is rough out there. I just saw in the news. I thought the reason you got two songs back to back is I thought I heard the weather alert thing going off. You know, we got tornado warnings and watches and stuff like that, and I just read that Florida was hit with a tornado. So wherever you are in the world, the weather's pretty bad right now. Stay safe out there. Stay dry. Heed the warnings. If they're telling you to move, then make a move. If they're telling you to sit still, then sit still. Obey, because I want you to live to see another day. All right? I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing. You guys stay safe out there. Until next time, my friends, until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.